should say,
Yes,
about angels and demons.
Well, have you ever gone to the beach only to have your day ruined by someone who left their manners at home?
Yeah, I once went to see a flock of seagulls, and I wanted to actually see them perform, and I found them coming out of a boombox instead. I didn't write it, so I wasn't ready for it.
No, you didn't read it either. Even in a casual setting, there are a few basic rules that you must follow.
Our Manners Minute expert, Patricia Rossi, is here to talk more about it in today's Lowdown.
Hey, Patricia, nice to have you here.
Yeah, sorry about the botched intro.
That's quite all right.
I tried.
It's ancient history now.
Okay.
We're talking about going to the beach, and we've all done it, and it doesn't take much for somebody to kind of ruin your day.
It doesn't.
But when you say if it's a crowded beach, you have to respect everybody's space around you, right?
You do. You don't want to plunk right on top of someone. You want to stay 5 to 8 feet back and just respect them. I don't know why people want to get right up next to you, but if you can remember, you know, even if you have to count out 5 to 8 paces, go ahead and do that.
If it's early in the day, it's a lot easier to do, though. Sometimes you show up and it's wall-to-wall people. What do you do then?
Well, you just stand up the whole time like this. That's what I would do, so.
All right.
Music.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, you might be a little bit country, you might be a little bit rock and roll, so you don't want to encroach on people's their listening enjoyment, so just keep your music low.
That's kind of what I was alluding to in that intro that I didn't.
We got it, Joe.
Yeah, we got it, yeah.
All right.
We got it.
Smoking.
No, yeah, that's like
Telephone
one of the
calls.
worst things in the world.
Well, the smoking, you know, please just walk somewhere else, but at least you can wave smoke away. The cell phones, if you're listening to somebody talk about Madoff, running off with all their money, you don't want to hear that, so just go ahead. If you have a conversation that's over 30 seconds, just move away from the area.
And just because you're outside and just because we can hear the waves crashing in doesn't mean that we can't hear every single word you're yelling into your phone.
That cell yell.
And the people who use their cell phones on speaker.
What in the world?
At the beach, no less. That's
Or
terrible.
the mall or anything. That's
That's
just
right.
bizarre.
Right,
I wouldn't want everybody hearing the other side of the conversation. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back to the beach.
And back to the seagull thing. You don't want to be feeding the seagulls there at all because not only is it annoying, they're loud, they also leave deposits.
They do leave deposits, and you know, what if you had one of your friends had to yell incoming, you raise your arm, you haven't shaved. It's just not a great thing. So no feeding the seagulls.
We've all seen it before. Somebody comes back from their little swim, they've been on their towel, they get up, they go whoosh, 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 to get the sand off, and the sand just wafts 20 yards that way.
And everybody's blinded.
They are, and they think they're giving you free microdermabrasion, and they're not. So you need to say no thanks, and just maybe fold up 4 squares and then shake it, as opposed to, you know, letting it flap in the wind.
Right.
Well, also, you know, a lot of people like to imbibe at the beach. In some beaches, you're not supposed to, but at other places, they do allow you. But sometimes people imbibe a little too much. Their language gets a little bit loose, and there's children around. You really need to watch that
so
stuff.
rude.
Yes, you do. That's kind of pollution also. So we don't want to do that, and you can't take it back. And little kids are around, so be careful what you say.
Speaking of pollution, bringing your stuff, bringing your picnic, bringing your water bottles, all that business. You got to remember, take it with you when you leave. How many times at the end of the day have you seen piles of plastic all over the beach? And there are even garbage cans there.
That's right, that's right. Well, you just bring a plastic bag with you. I say that's as important as your sunscreen. You just put everything in that plastic bag, and you're not having to chase it when it rolls away. You know, you don't have to put on your burqa and go chasing after it, so if you keep that. And also, you want to protect the turtle nests and the sand dunes and the seagrass.
Right. I have to ask about, a lot of people get very comfortable at the beach with their clothing.
The beach is a very romantic place.
That too.
What's the movie, From Here to Eternity? Is that the big scene on the beach?
Where they're rolling in the waves?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Not a
goodness.
good idea.
No.
Overdo with the public display.
Yeah, that's just not, I don't care. We just need to not do that, really. Just save that for the, you know, the hotel rooms are usually, you know, 20 paces back, so get a room.
I saw a man at the beach once who was only wearing a t-shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
But-
wow, what country?
Yeah.
United States of America.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It
okay.
was Canada, one of those coasts. It was not our country.
I believe I was in Maryland.
Just, was it legal?
It wasn't that type of beach
Was he
either.
the only one there? I mean, it
No.
wasn't like, I mean, he wasn't the only one without clothes on.
Correct.
Was he
He was
waving
the
you
only one.
over? Was he going?
No, he was walking. He was walking ahead of me.
Oh, that's
I'm
even worse.
serious.
A back view.
Yep.
Oh.
Just letting you know.
All right.
That's not
Well,
a good. Don't forget
okay.
your shorts when you go to the beach.
That's right.
Beach etiquette. I suggest a segment on garage sale etiquette.
We'll do that.
Yes.
Would be fun.
Patricia Rossi,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Thank you for
Thanks.
coming in. Hey, Lindsay, you've got the theme park mom over there. What's happening about packing?